This Dundee team shows 3 changes. Out of the lineup which started at Pittodrie on Tuesday night are suspended James Grady, plus Stephen Boyack and the Spaniard Luna, who are on the bench. Sean McSkimming is injured. But back into central midfield, having recovered from injury, is Scotland under-21 international Gavin Rae. The defence is unchanged. Eddie Anand, a sub against Aberdeen, gets a start here. So does Spanish midfielder Javier Artero. Manager Jockey Scott knew little about his signing, but wasn't complaining when he scored the winner in midweek. Kilmarnock, beaten by Motherwell last weekend, have 4 changes in their starting 11. Jim Loughlin's suspended, Christophe Kokar and Andy Smith are substitutes. Mark Riley will play no part. Sean Hesse is Loughlin's replacement in central defence. Ali Mitchell and Alex Burke should give Kilmarnock plenty width. Jerome Varai returns in attack alongside Paul Wright. Ian Durrant continues to be a key player for the Rugby Park side, and he's one of 4 contenders for Players' Player of the Year. The referee for Dundee against Kilmarnock is Hugh Dallas. The F word was banned in both dressing rooms pre-match. That's F for Falkirk, because of course if Falkirk finish in the top 3 in the First Division, relegation is not an issue, and neither of these 2 sides need be bothered. But meantime, they have to play on the basis that they have to leave Aberdeen behind in bottom spot. Jockey Scott screening his eyes to see the play and almost looking as if he's wondering what happens at the end of the season as well. Long ball from Barry Smith, and Willie Faulkner was fouled by young Hesse. It's Patrizio Bilio, the Italian, with the free kick, aimed at Faulkner, got his head to it too. I don't think he was expecting it. Tosh McKinlay came across in front of him, and Willie Faulkner was surprised that this opportunity opened up, and he wasn't over the ball. The header flew too high. 14 goals already this season for Faulkner. Barry Smith played that off Ian Durrant. Dundee throw. Bilio loses possession. Kilmarnock on the move with Durrant at the centre of things, having a look. Then took too long and robbed by Wilkie. That's a good ball from Willie Faulkner. Anand is onside. Corner kick. Anand's effort deflected behind. Kilmarnock caught out here by the early ball from Faulkner. No flag against Anand. And that was the cutout. Corner kick. Lee Wilkie making his presence felt in the box. Stephen Tweed as well. In from Artero. Good header away from Hesse. They've had a good run of Bobby Williamson's Kilmarnock. They've only lost 2 games out of the last 10, and that's given them a little bit of breathing space at the bottom of the SPL. Long ball from Gus McPherson. Ali Mitchell onside. It was just beyond him. And that allowed Rob Douglas to get off his line and thwart both Durrant and Mitchell. And now Sean Hesse. Chipped over the top, but no Kilmarnock teammate there for him. That's a poor kick out from Douglas. It almost set up Paul Wright. McKinley's pass intercepted by Artero. Offside. Direct play from Gary Holt. We welcome that certainly, but at the end of that he gave it away. Put his foot in the ball and it was Bilio's possession. Smith to Artero. Went inside and then out, so away from McKinley. In low and hard towards Anand, but it was Sean Hesse who got there first. Kilmarnock lose possession. Madison's off and running. That pass won't find him for Wilkie. Jockey Scott's having a good run of form. Dundee have lost only one of their last 7 games, but still the black cloud hangs over his head. He has a stay of execution to the end of the season, but what happens next as far as the Marr brothers are concerned? Durant's cushioned header for Tosh McKinley. An arm used by Jerome Varai to get the ball under control. Free kick not given. Played in by Burke, flicked on by Wright, away by Madison. A way off from Eddie Anand for Gavin Ray. It's a good tackle by Hesse. But an incident off the ball means free kick a few yards further down the pitch. There was shirt tugging going on, spotted by Hugh Dallas against Eddie Anand. There was the tugging that was going on after the ball had gone. Free kick given. What can Dundee make of the set piece in from Bilio? That was a real chance for the opening goal, and Lee Madison knows it. Timed his run well at the far post here. Unmarked, and that was inches wide. There wasn't anything Gordon Marshall could have done about this. Well played in by Bilio. The marking from Kilmarnock was pretty appalling, and Lee Madison should have scored. That looked like handball by Varai. For the second time in a few minutes he escapes. McPherson gets it back from Mitchell. Left by Wright for Varai. On comes Mitchell. Now Burke. Lead off by Holt to McKinley. Paul Wright's made a late run! Kilmarnock have the lead. 10 minutes from half-time. Intelligent play from Wright. A good ball in from McKinley. And it's 1-0. I certainly can't remember a shot at goal from Kilmarnock previously, so that's their first serious attempt. And Paul Wright makes it count. His 3rd goal in 5 games, a delicate little header. But it was the timing of the run and the quality of the ball in that made this goal. Well flighted by McKinley. Wright escaped the markers, and Douglas was beaten. 1-0 Kilmarnock. Tweed getting forward. Sliced clearance from Gordon Marshall. Not one of his better efforts. Madison for Faulkner. Corner kick. Stephen Tweed's up inside the last 5 minutes of the first half. Artero with the corner kick. Hesse unchallenged to head the ball away. Lofted back in, plenty loft as well from Madison. Tweed, Wilkie. Somehow Kilmarnock got that clear. As Lee Wilkie was winding up for the shot at goal. Who nodded the ball on towards his fellow central defender. What a good tackle that was by Gary Holt. 45 minutes exactly played. Well, the weather was good, and the football not particularly good. We were thankful for a goal, I think, in a first half that was pretty disappointing in terms of quality. Paul Wright, the scorer of the only goal. Tale of two headers here. Firstly for Dundee, it was Lee Maddison unmarked for Belio's free kick. He should have at least hit the target, and he should well have scored there as well, Maddison. Kilmarnock did here. Tosh McKinley's cross, the well-timed run from Paul Wright, and the little flicked header away from Robert Douglas. That's Paul Wright's fifth goal of the season, and it's the goal which separates these two at half-time. At Dens Park, it's Dundee 0, Kilmarnock 1. Kilmarnock get the match restarted. They're in a winning position. If they can hold on, they will cut the gap between themselves and Dundee to a single point. It's been a season to forget for Kilmarnock after last season's efforts, which of course got them into Europe. Dundee on the attack immediately, and the corner kick is won by Luna. A substitution for Dundee right at the start of the second half. Robertson's touch, and another corner kick for Dundee. Again Luna off Hesse. It's Javier Artero with the corner kick. Out comes Gordon Marshall. Thought he was blocked. Marshall reckoned he was fouled. Kilmarnock knocked the ball off the line. In from Gavin Ray. Hits his header away. That was a good strike from Belio. Thankfully for Gordon Marshall, it was straight at the goalkeeper. And this has been a good spell of pressure from Dundee right at the start of the second half. Belio aimed at Artero, did well to get on the end of it. Cleared by Hesse. Ray to Belio. Kept in by Artero. Graham Bain would have done well to have squeezed that in from a tight angle. The Kilmarnock defence seemed to reckon this was going out, but it stayed up for Luna, forced it in, and Bain just off target with a shot. Did well to catch it, and just a half chance for Bain at the near post. Pass doesn't find its way through. Javier Artero was surely being fouled by Fowler, appropriately enough. Smith for Bain. Lead back for Artero. Here comes Graham Bain again, flicked on by Ray. It's Luna, shot blocked, and Bain's effort into the side net. Dundee continue to press, but just can't find the equaliser. First attempt by Luna, following up was Bain, and again he finds the side net. Gary Holt's header. Not a good one from Bilio. Played away by Tweed, straight to Tosh McKinley. In for Varai, gets turned. He did well to make himself a half chance there, Jerome Varai. At the end of it, the shot was a disappointment. This was good use of his body and a good turn away from Lee Wilkie. And the shot lacked venom. The youngster Fowler cuts in. Almost got the break of the ball. And he has got a penalty kick. A moment to remember for the teenager. And a moment to forget for the Dundee defence. As Fowler tried to force his way in, there was the tug at his shirt by Patrizio Bilio. Hugh Dallas was just a few yards away, and he pointed to the penalty spot. Dundee supporters find it hard to believe, but the penalty given, and it's Paul Wright. And it's 2-0. 15 minutes of the match left. And Paul Wright, who scored with a first half header, now makes it 2 from the penalty spot. There are people around the ground who might not believe why that penalty was given, but when they see it tonight on Sportsy Match of the Day, they will see the tug at the shirt of the teenager by Bilio. That's why the penalty was given. Comes Luna, and immediately Dundee pull a goal back. An incredible 60 seconds. The long ball forward from Barry Smith. It was 1 against 2 for Luna. Straight through the middle he went between Hesse and Holt, and Marshall was beaten. His third goal for Dundee. And the Spaniard, Luna, giving Gordon Marshall no chance there. It's now 2-1. He was smiling broadly, but a minute ago Bobby Williamson, now he's got a frown on his face because Dundee have played their way back into it. A push on Andy Smith by Stephen Tweed. Tweed reckons Smith was giving as good as he got. But the free kick is Kilmarnock's. Laid back by Artero. Tweed's attempted clearance. This could be troublesome. And Ian Durant's chipped effort off the top of the crossbar. This was sloppy defending from Dundee. And from Stephen Tweed, this was highly dangerous. Left by Mahood for Durant. The curling, dipping effort just inches away from making it 3-1. This would have settled any arguments about where the points were heading had this gone in, and it wasn't far away from Durant. Smith finds Boyack, trying to knock that to the feet of Ray. He's never quite been at the pace of the game as Boyack since coming on as sub. All right, allowing that to drift out. Madison's throw. Graham Bain. Away off to Ray. Bilio. Tweed and now Smith. Bain's flick. McPherson's header. Luna with Boyack in behind. It was an easy pass on for Luna. Chose to go it alone and he made the wrong decision. 2.5 minutes added. Not much more than 30 seconds left. And this the last chance for Dundee to knock the ball into the Kilmarnock box and try to force an equaliser. Video with it. In towards Wilkie, headed away by Smith. That's full time. And 3 precious Premier points for Kilmarnock. And 1 for them by the goals of Paul Wright. And despite the fact that Luna struck back quickly for Dundee inside a minute after Kilmarnock had scored their second, and he was certainly an entertainer. Dundee go down. Their home record, pitiful as it is, continues, and Jockey Scott continues to wonder what the close season will hold for him. On the pitch today, Dundee have lost to Kilmarnock by 2 goals to 1.